Hey guys, welcome back to our channel HumptyDumpty2. I hope you all are doing really well. So in today's video, I will be talking about what are the important things that happen when you land at Canada airport. Immediately after landing, what are the important documents that you have to fill in and show at the immigration counter, and what are the main mistakes that you should avoid. I will also talk about one mistake that we did and we feel that it was a big mistake. Hope we wouldn't have done that, but it happened, but it's important that you avoid these mistakes. I will talk about that mistake in the end in this video, so do watch the video till the end so that you don't miss any step and you don't commit that mistake yourself. So guys, before we start, I just wanted to say do subscribe to our channel. Click the subscribe button and the bell icon next to it. We will be creating more and more videos on our Canada experiences, our journey, every learning that we do, all the mistakes that we do, we are going to share with you as well. So make sure you stay tuned to our channel so that you don't miss any video from us. Alright then, so let's get started. First thing is, while you are in your flight, just an hour before the landing, you will be given two forms by the air hostess. So first form is the declaration form. So that form is, it's one form for the family of 4 members, wherein you have to declare all the details of your family, how many people are coming, what are their names, and then what is the home address, and then age, all of that. So it's basically a declaration of one family coming in for landing here. And then second form is a travel information form. So that is one form for one person. You have to fill in your personal details, like what is your home address, and when you're going to Canada, what is the address where you will be staying in, what is your purpose of the visit. So all these details are there in the travel info form. So these two forms you have to fill. Declaration form is one form for one family, and travel info form is for one person each. Now, after landing, when you deboard the plane, you will be asked to go to the immigration counter directly. So at the immigration counter, you have to go along with your family. There are multiple counters, so you'll have to go to the counter where your number is, and then once you go there, they will ask you few questions. So that depends on the person who is there at the counter. Some people are really friendly and some people ask a lot of questions, but in general, people in Canada, as per our experience till now, they have been very friendly and very nice to talk to. So they will ask you basic details like what is your purpose of the visit, what is your status, are you coming here for the second time, is it your that you're coming for study visa, or do you have a co-PR. So you'll have to tell them that, and then they will emphasize on that, if you're coming here, then are you aware that there is a 14-day quarantine plan? How will you manage your groceries? How will you manage your food? So they will ask you questions like these. So you have to be prepared and give them the right answers, that yeah, you're aware of the quarantine plan, and you have booked an Airbnb for 15 days or for a month, and you've got some raw materials from your home country so that you can cook in the Airbnb, and your Airbnb is fully furnished with the proper kitchen where you can do all the cooking and stuff. So you should be able to answer all these questions, and you should be confident when you're answering these questions so that they are completely convinced. Then they will ask you for how long you're there in Canada. Is it your first landing? Do you know anyone in Canada? All these questions. So these are the questions which were asked to us. But I also overheard in the counters which are next to us, people were getting questions on study visa. I think that person came for work permit, so he was asked really lot of questions. I think 10 minutes that person was asked questions like you're coming with your wife, how will your wife work, what is your work status, where are you working, where your wife will be working, all of that, food and quarantine plan. That's basic. After all the questions are done, once the person is convinced, they will enter all the details in their system, and then in your declaration form which you got in the flight, they will put the status that if you're coming as an immigrant, or it's your first landing. So they will put the details like that, and they will ask you to move to the next queue. After you get out of that counter, there will be 2 queues. So there will be a person standing there. So the person will ask you, are you coming here for the first time? Is it your first landing, or do you have a visa, or you're a PR holder already? So you can tell him that, and accordingly he will send you to the specific queue. So since it was our first landing, he asked us to go to the right and to that queue. So that queue was basically for people who were doing their first landing, coming for the first time, who were coming for their work visa, or whosoever was coming as a student. And also he will ask you to drop that travel information form, that form that you got in the flight, for one person each, and he'll ask you to put that form in the drop box. So you'll put that form in the drop box and go to that queue for the first landing. Now when we went, the queue was really long. I don't know how. We heard that generally queue is not long as per the current times, because not a lot of people are traveling, but for us the queue was really long. So here again you follow the queue. Once your number is here, you have to go to that counter along with your family together, and then that person will ask you a lot of questions. Again, they are friendly, actually they are very friendly. So that person who was dealing with our case, he was really friendly. He asked us questions like, what's your name, or what's the purpose, is it your first time, or you're coming as a PR, you have a co-PR already. One important question that person will ask you is, do you know somebody in Canada already? Because your PR card will take around 2 to 3 months to get created at minimum, and then that PR card will be mailed to that address. So we told him, yes, we know somebody and this is the address. So it is always advised you have a paper handy where the address is already written, so that you can show him the paper directly and he'll note down the address and put it in his system. So this address is very important. So give an address which you think is reliable. Maybe it's your friends or your cousins, because the PR card will be going to that address only. And second most important question where we made a mistake is, he will ask you, do you have any goods to follow? So basically you are coming here for the first time, but do you have any more goods that you will be bringing in the next 3 years? So it's very important, guys. Even we got confused here and we actually did a mistake. We really did not think about it that much at that time. So we said that we don't have any goods to follow for us. So it's always important that you declare it right there and then. So once you declare your goods, they will give you a receipt on which they will mention that this is the amount of goods that will be coming in future. So it's always good to have that. Maybe there can be change of plans, or if you want to bring in something from your home country, you have a buffer of some amount and you can easily bring it. So if you don't declare it, then the problem is, if you bring it next time, or whenever you're coming to Canada next time your parents are coming, then there will be a duty, custom duty, that will be charged to that, and that's a heavy amount. So nobody wants to pay that. So it's better to be safe beforehand and declare everything that you want to bring in future for yourself. So that person will ask you these questions. He will ask you for documents like your co-PR document and your passport and all of that. He might ask you for the address of your Airbnb, just to be assured that you have something booked for yourself already, but he did not ask us. He simply asked us our co-PR and passports, and he did some entries in his system, took like 2 to 3 minutes, and after that he said that here is your passport, here is your co-PR, and then congratulations, welcome to Canada, and your PR card will be coming in next 2 to 3 months. And that's how he said that all the best for your future, and we just left. So the process was pretty simple. It's just that queue was really long. After you're done with this, then directly when you exit, you will be taken to the luggage belt. From the luggage belt, you have to collect your luggage. So since we spent like good 2 to 3 hours in the immigration counter itself, our luggage was already standing next to the luggage belt. So we picked up our luggage and put it in the trolleys, and then we started to leave. So just before exiting the airport, there's one thing that you should remember is there's a free COVID test that's provided by Canadian government. So if you want to get it done, make sure you check with somebody on the airport that where is that counter, because we ourselves missed to do it. We really wanted to do the COVID test, and it is for free. I think it's good to take it as a precaution given the current times and be assured. So they will do a quick test for you, and I think the report will come in 2 days on mail, or maybe your Airbnb address, something like that. Alright, then once that is done, your COVID test is done, or maybe if you've not taken the COVID test, then you exit, and that's the exit. That's the place where you will find some coffee shops. So finally we found Tim Hortons. You will find other shops like Starbucks and Subway for quick grab. You can go there, have some good refreshing drinks and some quick bites. So that's what we did. We went to Tim Hortons, had a good cup of coffee, because in the flight they're not providing you any drinks or hot tea or anything. So we had a cup of coffee, and also you will see counters where you can get the SIM cards. I think we saw one for Chatter. If you're interested in buying the SIM cards from airport, you can buy it there. And then after that, yeah, you can book your Uber or taxi, however you want to go. Then we booked our Uber online, and yeah, the Uber was there in like 2 to 3 minutes. We took the taxi and left for Airbnb. Like I said, we did a mistake not declaring the goods to follow, which we are actually not so happy about, but then it happened, so happened, can't do much about it. So this is really very important. I particularly wanted to emphasize and talk about it more in this video. So guys, that's about today's video. I just wanted to quickly cover these points. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, then do subscribe to our channel, hit the like button if you enjoyed watching the video and you found it informative, and also click the bell icon next to the subscribe button so that you don't miss any video from us. I think it's going to be really lots and lots of fun, because we will be sharing everything about our Canada experience, everything from the day we landed till what we experience, where we go, and how things are here in Canada. So you subscribe to our channel, stay tuned so that you don't miss any video from us. I'll see you in my next video, guys. Till then, you take care. Goodbye.